Can you hear that crunch? The chicken is so crunchy. See how I make it? Hello everyone, let's make some buttermilk ranch fried chicken. So right now I am seasoning up the chicken. I actually washed this with lemon before I season it up. I put in some garlic powder. Now I'm putting in some onion powder. I'm going to put in some black pepper. A little bit of pepper flakes. That's if you want it to be spicy. This is optional. I'm also going to add in some seasoned salt, Lorry seasoned salt, and then I'm going to put in some Creole seasoning. Now I'm adding in some green seasoning. Now for the star of the show, the ranch dressing. You can use any ranch dressing of your choice. This is the one I have at hand. Now instead of using buttermilk, I have a buttermilk fried chicken recipe on my channel. But instead of using buttermilk, I decided to use this ranch dressing. So that will be in place of my buttermilk. So I'm mixing this in really well. And then I'm going to cover this with a plastic wrap and refrigerate it for, I'll say refrigerated for about 3 hours, or overnight is best. I did it overnight. But if you really want this to seep in and you want that ranch just soak into that chicken, you want to do it like for at least 3 hours. So yeah, I also put in some yellow mustard before putting it in the refrigerator. So now I'm working on the breading. I'm putting in some flour, and then I'm going to add in some cornstarch. The cornstarch helps the chicken to be nice and crunchy. After adding in the cornstarch, I'm going to season up this flour a little. As I said, I don't want to use too much seasoning because the marinade already have enough seasoning. So right now I'm just going to put in some Creole seasoning, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and a little bit seasoned salt, just to give the breading some flavor. And I'm just going to give that a nice little mix. So I took my chicken out of the refrigerator. I have a wire rack here with a plate under it, and I'm just going to use one hand for the dry, one hand for the wet. So I'm putting in the chicken. As I said, it already has that ranch in there, so it's all soaked in. That's the liquid portion of it. I'm not using buttermilk. That's what I'm using. So I'm just going to flour the chicken really well and just sit it on the wire rack for a little while, maybe for 3 to 5 minutes. I'll just let it sit there for a little until my oil heat up. So I'm using legs today. This is just what I feel like eating today, so I'm using legs, but you can use any part of the chicken that you like. You could cut up a whole chicken, you can use thighs, you can use, some people fry breasts. I mean, you can use whatever. Wings, you could do this with wings, so it's your choice, your preference. So I'm only going to do a few of these because you don't want to overcrowd the pan, because you want your chicken to fry nice and evenly. So now I'm going to work on the oil. I have the oil heating up here. I have my candy thermometer. Once the candy thermometer go up to 375 degrees, that will be ready to be deep fried. So you want to fry this until it's golden brown. The best way to test if it's fried, you put a probe, thermometer probe into the chicken, and once it gets to 165 degrees, the internal temperature, that's an easy way. But for me, I cook this for about 15 minutes. So that can also be a way you can time it, but the best way to accurately know if this reached the temperature that it needs to and it's all cooked all the way, just put the thermometer in there. If you don't have a thermometer, I said between 15 to 20 minutes will be ideal. So this is my finished chicken. I'm going to just work on another batch and I'm going to show you how my chicken came out. So this is the chicken. I plated it up. It looks so nice and brown and crunchy. It was really crunchy. I mean, it's the tastiest chicken you'll ever have because I put that ranch dressing in there. If you love ranch dressing, you will love this chicken because you just taste that nice milky ranch in there. So I really hope that you guys try this recipe. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. And always remember, my food is cooked with passion and served with love. Hope you try this recipe. God bless. Bye.